Hello, another quick video on the preferred exam method for the different temperaments. The sanguine love oral exams. Ask them, they will talk from today to tomorrow, they will demonstrate. So most time, if in the university study, once there's a group assignment, the male will take their time, do it, clean it, and the sanguine shows up on the day of the presentation, presents so eloquently, and everybody's clapping and shouting that this person is smart, not knowing that the highest thing that person could do for that work is the oral presentation. So if there's any exams without oral presentation, it's so hard for the sanguine. They don't love to memorize, they prefer to talk, and they are the best at it, standing on the stage and doing the oral presentation or the oral exams. What about the cholerics? The cholerics love the practical solution. In fact, the cholerics want you to tell them, consider this case scenario where there is a situation that has happened in a country and they have given this money and this thing is happening. Tell us what should be the way forward. And they will happily take their computer brain and they find solution to that problem. So in exams, they always prefer those practical questions where it is not in the book. They always call it open book tests. That's where cholerics are best at. Open book tests. They will find practical solution. Or if they ask them to go out for practice, they teach, they don't want to talk, but go out for practice. They are good with the tasks. They are good with taking the lead, doing the task. In fact, leading others and even telling others what to and what not to do. In fact, if they ask everybody to go out for practical exams, soon you see the choleric becoming the lead of that practice and leading everybody and scoring the marks. What about the melancholy? The melancholy is unique when it comes to exams. Males are particularly, they prefer when it comes to written exams. They reason very well, they have all the tests, so they rather write their exams, stay quiet, reflect, write in between the line, clean it, good grammar, good handwriting, everything. They excel well in reading exams. They don't like to talk. And they love exams that come directly from the book. Why? Because they have this camera memory. They just go to the exact portion where the notes is coming in their brain that is not doing reading. They give it to the teacher what verbatim. It's not uncommon to see a melancholy write an exam as if he copied the notes from the book. It's possible that they read and everything that they produce in the exam is what verbatim. They've snapped it and they reproduce in exam, and they love it when you are taking it directly from the notebook. They don't want to having to start thinking out of the box. Just give them what is in the book, they give it back to you. So that's one thing that's always make melancholics with all the A's. Give 5 factors influencing. If that 5 factors influencing is in their notebook, they are going to give it to you. The same wording that the teacher gave, they have that strong memory enough to pick everything from the book and give it to you and have all the A's. What about the phlegmatics? The phlegmatics, they prefer reading tests. They have very good understanding and they are patient to read in between the line. So if you give a text to a phlegmatic and say read this and pick the response form, they take time, they read slowly, they pick all the information, they understand it, and they'll give you. And why do they read or are easy to find solutions from reading tests? It's because they're so patient. If you ask a sanguine to read, they are going to jump lines, go back, come back, but a phleg will take line after line, make meaning from it, understand it, underline where the answers is, and quietly pick the response. Hello. Resume is sanguines are better at oral tests, choleric are better at practical tests, the melancholics are best at written tests, and the phlegmatic are best at reading a passage, picking example, reading comprehension or tests. So what do we mean? Given that most of our educational system in the Africa is written tests, you might tend to write off sanguines, choleric, phlegmatic, that they are dull students. They are not dull, just the evaluation method doesn't fit their temperament. So they are going to write what they can remember, but they can't really retain much in their head. It's like the sanguine with a sift memory, they will forget. So they are not dull. The exams method or the testing method is just not adaptable to their temperament. Hello.